Dylan, you wake up. As you start to go through your morning routine, you have a text message from your dad. It says, went to the farmer's market with Michelle, then headed to Redwood for her sister's baby shower. We'll be back home later this evening. I love you.
I'm just going to send a real quick, that all sounds awesome. I hope you got me some of those Czech snacks that I like. Love you. Don't send me any baby pictures. They're all ugly.
He reacts with 100 emoji to that all babies are ugly. He sends you a picture of the trail mix you like.
Yeah. It's Chex Mix. It's like Muddy Buddies, but no peanut butter.
Yeah, he sends you a picture of that bag and Michelle's holding it in the passenger seat and smiling.
Adorable.
So, what time do you wake up on a Sunday morning?
On a Sunday morning? Oh boy. I feel like she kind of got into the habit of waking up earlier and earlier. Just trying to keep to a routine. So probably about 8 o'clock. That's early for a teen.
For about the first hour of while you're up, what do you do?
Making breakfast, doing, all the brush teeth, all that stuff, coffee, of course, and then grabbing a book from her backpack and sitting in front of the couch with the book open in her lap, crisscross applesauce, scrolling through trash TV to find something to put on, and as soon as she finds something, she puts it on and then starts studying.
After that first hour goes past, you get a text from Kamren. It says, Papa Bear slept it off and doesn't remember a thing.
She'll message him back. Glad to hear it.
See you later. With a CYAL8R.
Gross. She just kind of shakes her head looking down and she's like, yep, let me know how you are.
He gives you a thumbs up emoji. Sends another message that says thank you.
She's going to type in space 3 space TYM3 and hit send.
Yeah, reacts with a haha. Tell me about the rest of your day until you're meeting with the rest of the Humanimals at the mall around 2.
She's definitely got some chores, so she's gonna be a good kid for once and do some chores around the house, which includes mowing the lawn. And while she's mowing the lawn, she wants to see if Samus is outside.
When you first come out, you see he's not out there, and you get the lawnmower out and start to get it ready, fill it with gas, prime it, and then you see your neighbor let him out the back door, and he starts to run towards the gate, and he looks around, sees you, and runs towards your fence line, looking through, running back and forth.
Yeah, she's gonna trot over there and immediately stick her hands through and start scritching. And she's gonna pat the dog's head and be like, okay, use your good baby, and then get that DNA.
She's jumping up and trying to lick your face as you're petting her, and then as soon as you concentrate, she drops towards the ground, and you have to reach over the fence now to keep your hand on her. But yeah, you get it. Sweet.
I'm gonna grab a stick out of the backyard and toss it over the fence for her to chase it.
She runs and chases it, grabs it, and
Nice.
starts shaking her head and starting pushing it down on the ground and chewing on it with her teeth, just trying to rip it up.
Nice. Yeah, so I'll mow the lawn, and then when that's done, I'll go take a shower and get ready to go.
You get all your chores done, get your shower, get dressed, and you can head out.
Sweet.
As you pull up to the mall, you see a little bit of a crowd starting to disperse from behind the mall. Tow truck slowly makes its way out of the alleyway, towing a van behind it. You see bullet holes in the van. The driver's side window is all busted out too.
It's weird.
As you look down the alleyway, you also see an ambulance pull off in the other direction. And a guy around your age is being put into a police car with a bandage around his arm.
Do I know this guy who's about my age?
It's funny you should mention that because you don't know him, but you have definitely seen this guy before, and he used to run around in the old crowd that you were with. You like never met him or interacted with him, but he was just around.
Okay. Would I remember his name? No? Okay.
He's like, he would be at some events, like bigger events that people would be at that you would go to, but like just enough that you saw his face.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep driving then. See somebody from that past life, don't want anything to do with it.
Yeah, you find a parking spot relatively close to the food court entrance. And as you enter, the mall isn't too busy on this Sunday afternoon. The walkways to the second floors and linings of the ceiling around the glass shine with these neon lights that run through them. The mall's recently gone a renovation to make it look a little bit more retro and 90s like. In the middle of the food court, you see a kid spin a quarter around the giant Cornado, the biggest in the world, actually. And like as you kind of look around in the food court, you notice Zach sitting at a table with Bart and Chad.
Cool. I'm just staring out through the Sears or whatever the hell it is.
You see, actually, as you stare to the south, as you're like looking around the food court, Zach, Chad's sitting at the table with you, making adjustments to his drone and fixing some parts that look like they broke off earlier. Bart is sipping his strawberry frappuccino from a straw, and Chad starts going on about his drone. He says, it's a shame you had me stop recording. I could have gotten all that with the new camera I installed. I installed this advanced dual camera system. It shoots in 5K and has sensor shift optical image stabilization and can digitally zoom up to 15 times. It has a sapphire crystal lens, true tone flash. And as Chad is rambling on to you about his drone, you notice Dylan walk in as you look south. She's looking around and then she spots you.
When she sees him directly acknowledge her, she's going to look around and then just start walking forward toward him.
Zach's playing on his phone. Zach takes his foot out of the chair, the extra chair at the table, so that you have a place to sit.
Nice. Yeah, she's going to flop down and throw her backpack on the ground. Be like, hey, did you guys see what the heck was going on outside?
No.
There's like a big van with bullet holes and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy. No. You guys didn't see any of that, right? I didn't see nothing.
Bart and Chad look at each other.
I'm going to insight the hell out of that guy.
I will point out that I do have advantage on deception, which makes that, not great. Only an 18.
So you can tell as soon as he's like right to Bart and Chad, like their faces are like awestruck, like they were not expecting this.
So hold on. So Dylan was like, there was an ambulance, right? That's what you said?
I said there was a van with bullet holes.
Okay. I want to be like, yeah, I don't know what that ambulance was out there for or nothing. I have no idea.
All right. And she's just going to leave it.
Okay. Sick.
Bart gives you a head nod and Chad says, hey, oh, hi.
Chad's just now great. I love him.
Hey, I guess. I mean, hi. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Just fixing my drone.
Cool.
Yeah, it is. Look at this. And he like shows you the claw. He like lifts it up out of claw. This can grab stuff.
That is really cool. She's just gonna like share a look with Zach, like, okay.
Zach was looking up over the top of his phone. He's furiously refreshing his messages, his text messages.
And as you do that, Savannah, as your alarm goes off in what seems like seconds after you've closed your eyes. However, checking the time shows that you've had a full night's rest. But you see that there's a text from Aximili that says, "It seems bedtime will be over soon. The chicken begins to stir and will call in the twilight," with a wink emoji.
I will text him back. Thank you. Full proper capitalization and a period after thank you.
Thumbs up. React, not the emoji sent, the react.
Oh, that's decidedly less bitchy than it could have been. I don't know that he knows that context for the individual thumbs up with no other.
Who knows?
Not sure I understand it. I've just been told.
As you start to get up for the morning, for one, what time do you get up?
6:30ish.
Yeah, you get up and go about your morning routine. You do see, like, as you're about to leave, after you've taken Possum out and, showered, brush your teeth, whatever you want to do, you notice that Kamren seems to have got up pretty early this morning too, because he's not on the couch.
But do I see any other signs of him being, like, around or anything like that?
His shoes are gone. Not his, he has like 2 pairs of shoes. One of them is like normal ones he wears all the time. And then he has like a pair of running shoes that he got like as part of being on the football team. His cleats stay at the locker room. You know that.
Obviously. I don't think she would do anything further. She would just carry on.
Yeah, tell me about your day till you head to the mall at 2 to be there at 2.
Absolutely. She makes it to the gardens on time for work, as per usual, beating Chelsea there by a wide margin. Gets everything ready, starts prepping everything as normal, getting the animals that are inside taken care of, fed and everything, and then turned loose, and then getting the kind of ones that aren't in that stalled back area out there, the normal routine. Of course, minutes before the petting zoo is set to open is when Chelsea shows up. Day carries on from there. Getting unruly children to not be bitten and or eaten and or trampled. Chaos.
Yeah, so you get off at noon. You have 2 hours. Anything you want to do in between there?
No, she's not going to do anything in particular through there. I think she'll just take her time getting, she'll get to her locker, change into street clothes from the gardens clothes. Since she does have enough time, also accounting for commuting with public transportation, I'm sure she'll meander a little bit through the gardens, but then she'll catch a bus and head to the mall.
Taking your time, doing everything you need to do, taking public transportation. So as you get off at like the bus stop closest to the mall, and you are like walking through the parking lot, you get about halfway and you see Kamren running through the parking lot. He's got on a loose tie-dye tank top, a pair of white swimming trunks, and his hair's back in a short ponytail. He's got headphones in, and he looks like he's been sweating.
So not running for his life, running for exercise. She won't bother him. She'll just continue towards the food court.
When you get there, Cameron's stretching like outside of it, and he like looks up and notices you, takes headphones out. Sup?
Just getting to the mall for the food court. What's up with you?
Just got here took a run so I could, and then came here so I could eat. He like looks around.
That sounds plausible and correct.
Mm-hmm. Just like I wanted it to. He
Great.
opens the door. We can eat together. Maybe we'll find more friends. The mall's full of them these days.
Even I am not sure that this conversation is going well.
Oh, I'm having a great time.
I think she's going to just go a little, like, look around at how many people are here. Just take one step closer to Kamren and be like, you're the one that is supposed to be good at this.
Oh. I'm chilling.
All right.
Hang on. Don't go yet. Let this grandma go. And you see an old lady with a cane walking up to the door.
Fully step back and wait.
Takes about a minute and a half, but she gets through the door.
Savannah's like checking her phone, checking the time repeatedly.
You're getting close to being late. Like you got about 5 minutes before you're late. All that time you took.
Just waiting for this old lady.
She gets in. Cameron's like, all right. Now you're good.
Great. And she'll just like walk through the door like she's just leaving him behind at this point.
He follows. And as you guys enter the food court, you look down a little way, Savannah. To the south, you see that Pet Palace is closed early today for some reason. And there seems to be like the glass windows, you can see into it. And there's cops that are in there talking to Jazzy. And that seems to be what people are looking at to the south.
I think she's fully gonna like stop in her tracks and kind of like stare and see, is there anything else that is noticeable about like what's going on in there? Like, I think what she's looking for, I understand there's like cops and most people are concerned about that. I think she's looking at like all the different various animal tanks and like enclosures and like what happened here.
Give me an investigation check.
The only check I will ever make again. 13.
So what you can get as you like look into Pet Palace, it doesn't look like there's been any kind of like anything broken in there or it doesn't look like any of the animals are out of their cages with the exception of a Rottweiler puppy that Jazzy is holding. And it does look like you see one of the police officers like have this notebook that he's taking notes in. He flips it closed and like they shake Jazzy's hand like they're finishing up.
Okay. I think she's just going to like watch for a little bit longer until like I think Kamren gets far enough away and then she'll like go catch up. Yeah,
he gets about 10 feet and you see he's just going on and he's like, yeah, my heart rate is up a little bit. I haven't had a workout like this in a long time. I was at the beach and he like looks over his shoulder and sees that you've stopped and like looks and just waits.
She'll catch back up and be like, what now about the heart rate and the beach?
I just woke up this morning because I felt like I needed to clear my head, work out. That's what I did. Worked out at the beach. And then I ran here.
All day?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I took some time just chilling in the water and stuff, but I went to Miko's early this morning, though, before my workout and helped him out with some stuff. And got a little extra money and got some food, some breakfast. So, you know. Hey, look, there's Dylan and Zach and Chad and Bart.
Shall we go over there?
Yes, we shall. You guys walk over, and you guys see Savannah and Kamren walk up.
As they get over there, Dylan's going to, like, as she notices them, she's going to leap up out of her chair and sort of stumble backwards a little and be like, you can sit here. You can have my chair.
Oh, thanks, Kamren says.
She's going to look at Kamren.
I'm just playing. I saw you look at Savannah and say it, but Chad, get up.
Kamren, you can take the seat. I'm good.
Okay, cool.
She goes from dead eye to like evil eye and then normal face, like blank expression.
He takes the chair and he kind of spins around and like leans on the table and looks at everybody as Dylan, you and Savannah stand next to each other. Sup, Zach?
Hi. Zach looks up from his phone and realizes they're standing up and goes to an adjacent table and grabs 2 chairs and brings them over.
In my mind, this whole time, they are the attached to the tables chairs. So this is
Yeah.
really throwing me for a loop now.
In that case, he
Austin.
starts dragging a table over.
I was thinking regular chairs just around the table, not attached. This isn't McDonald's Play Place, 1999. This is...
When Zach stands up, he grabs Savannah by the shoulders and puts her, places her into the seat. Not picking up, you know what I mean? But you sit here, and then he grabs 2 more chairs and he puts one under Dylan. Goes, here you go, and then sits down.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. He's looking at his phone again.
I think Savannah's kind of looking at Bart and Chad, just that same kind of feeling of she's never quite comfortable with them. She's making an effort for them to be part of this thing, but there's still that hesitation of okay, they're here, and I just have to overcome that real quick.
So, how's everybody?
Fine. How are you?
Oh, we're good. Right? And he looks at Bart and Chad. We're good, right?
They are staring wide-eyed now that Savannah's here and look back and forth from each other. Savannah, roll me an insight check.
Oh no, Mom's here. Fuck.
Oh boy. An insight check, huh? I have a advantage, so that's a 20.
Dylan, are you doing anything when Zach says this?
Dylan immediately gets this shit-eating grin on her face. This cat that ate the canary look. And she's just like,
And then Savannah's just looking back and forth between Dylan and them.
Is Dylan taking away my advantage? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Fine.
It wouldn't have helped you anyway.
Nope. Zach's full of shit. Zach's not good. Zach seems to be freaking out a little and is staring at his phone even more than normal for him. He's trying to maybe bury his face in it. He's looking at the pet shop a lot. He's looking at the Pet Shop Boys.
What happened?
It's not a big deal. It's fine. Nothing really.
Every time you tell me it's not a big deal, it's usually a relatively large deal.
Look, that's subjective, I feel. I don't know that that's really accurate in the grand scheme of things, that it's always, I feel always is kind of maybe not the right word, maybe you should hedge that a bit. Maybe it's sometimes.
86% of the time, it seems to be a larger deal than you anticipate.
You won't have, that's not a real percent. You can't really have that. I feel that's rectally sourced. I don't believe that's true.
So what happened?
There's some dude stealing. He's looking around to make sure that there's no one around. Is there anyone around?
Just looking around, yeah, you see that there are some people eating, not real near you. You pick the table that is furthest away from everybody.
Yeah.
You tried to pick this table to specifically be out of range of them being able to hear you. So, okay. And there's a lot of background chatter.
So Zach's going to actually lean over to Savannah and in your ear be there were some dudes stealing some dogs from Jazzy and I got the dogs back. And then he sits up.
Savannah is gonna it's that moment of what, and then looking around and then be what were they taking the dogs for? Who was it? What were they doing?
I don't know. They're dog thieves. They were cute puppies and Jazzy, man. It's Jazzy.
I'm not saying that you should not have gotten the dogs. I just want to know what they were doing with the dogs.
Leaving? Putting them in a van? A vehicle. Not you, obviously. That'd be stupid. van. And then there was guns, and so one dude might have got his finger bit off. It's fine. It's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. Everything's cool. We're in here now, and no one knows.
You bit somebody's finger off, dude?
I said, look, I just said it was bitten off. I didn't say I did it, but yeah, I did do it. Yeah, it was me.
Looks at Bart and Chad. Oh, and then he looks back at you when you say,
look, the dogs are back. Okay?
I am pleased with that portion of the story.
Good. Cool. Are you guys ordering anything? Because there's like, there's a sale actually at the Euro place, and I've been kind of like feeling like a Euro lately. I haven't had one in a while, so like, I'm buying.
And the shot up van, though?
Yeah, that was the van. I already talked about the van. I don't know why we're rehashing all this. Like, we haven't.
No, there was another detail that Dylan did just make me aware of.
What the van? I said the van. I already told you about it.
There was the part about it being shot up.
Well, yeah, they're like the dog nappers had guns or whatever, so it's cool. I morphed out of them, like the bullet holes. It's not a big deal.
So, okay.
Oh, incidentally, we have some new guns. Yay! They're on the roof. We'll have to get them later. I hit them.
Why do we need guns?
We're
well,
fighting a war. Hello? Like,
we could use them, maybe.
yeah. Obviously.
Aren't they traceable?
Well,
Probably not with these guys.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if Savannah would know that.
I can look at them.
All eyes on Kamren.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Or was that Bart?
Who was it? Yeah.
It was
Austin?
Kamren. It was
Okay.
Kamren.
What
What?
do you
The
want to look
serial
at? Dude?
numbers. If they're filed off, then
Oh. Yeah, I should have checked that. I didn't have time. There's like a lot of cops and stuff, so.
anybody see you?
I mean, the dudes that I was fighting saw me. Well, they saw Mandrill.
And what was their reaction to that?
Getting hit.
But no sort of secondary recognition.
Oh, most of them like ran. The one dude I think was pretty fucked up and like just kept coming at me. I think there was some maybe, I don't know, he was on something probably. And that's the dude. I had to bite him really to get him to fucking leave me alone. I feel like I'm in trouble here. Like, am I in trouble here? Because I feel like I did like a good thing. So
No, I don't think you're in trouble. I think there's just a little bit of processing going on with the sort of situational things that may or may not have occurred.
okay, so like let me just start over. All right, you know how we got like the bags on top of all the buildings around town. So like, you know, bug out bags or whatever. I was, you know, replacing some stuff, adding some new ones, making them better. We were on top of the mall. I was doing some skate shit while I was up there because my drafts folder is getting kind of low. So Chad was helping me out filming. And then there was dudes stealing dogs. And then I got the dogs back. And there was, I don't know, a fight. And like, that's it. And then I ran away. Now we're in here.
I also got into a fight. That was Bart.
Oh, yeah. Bart also did. Yeah, how did you not get seen, dude?
With
I don't know. The police weren't here yet. Jazzy was not back yet. Or he might have been back. He ran to get help. But another guy came in the shop. So I went in there to see if I could stop him, and he was in the back, like he was taking money out of the register up front, but he after he got done with that, he went to the back, and that's where I caught him. And I said, "Hey, stop." And he punched me. So I punched him back. He ended up running back out the back door, and I went to chase him. Then that's when Zach told me to bail.
Okay, so
I mean that's like not really a fight though, right? Like that's a punch back.
Yeah. We scuffled a little bit more than that, but he got away pretty quick after it.
What was he doing in the back?
Yeah.
Maybe there was like a safe. I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't get the question or anything, and I didn't look around. I just saw him back there, and I didn't think he was supposed to be.
Does he have like black eye, cut eye? Like, does he have like any sign? Like, what does he look like?
Did you get him good? Like,
It was. I got him okay, but like as you kind of like look over Bart, he doesn't look too messed up. But he's like kind of playing off the fight a little bit. Like it was like a little scuffle. It wasn't a full blown, fisticuffs.
Definitely, like looking at him physically, it just seems like he's very much like overstating, kind of. Okay.
Yeah. He got adrenaline pumping for sure.
I think Savannah will focus on Chad and be like, and your version of this is?
Oh, I watched it all from the roof I was looking through the drone, but I wasn't recording Savannah. Zach told me to not record.
I told him to not record, me morphing and fighting a dude as a monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's the right thing to do, right?
Correct. That is absolutely the right thing to
Cool.
do.
Same page. I mean, it would get a lot of views, but like, it's probably not appropriate. I'm just saying, like, one day, maybe.
That's kind of the point, is to not have that day, right?
What? No, I just mean the morphing part, not the fighting dudes. Okay, the picture there, like a skateboarding monkey, like that's. I'm just thinking about the future. Anyway, forget about it. It's fine. Playing on his phone again. So, what you guys get up to this weekend?
Dylan's eyes shoot to Kamren really quickly, and she just looks down. Oh, nothing, and pulls out her phone.
Can I roll an insight check?
Yeah, can I roll an insight check?
I'm going to say let's both Kamren and Dylan.
I was going to say, I really want to roll it against Kamren. Fucking Mom Vanna is coming for everybody today.
Savannah definitely can tell bullshit.
Yeah,
in
she
both
also
of
has
it.
advantage, but yeah.
So, I mean, you can tell Cameron's lying no matter what, Zach.
So Zach then is going to look at Kamren and be like, yeah, I also did nothing. So tell me about your nothing.
Me and Dylan went to a meeting.
Yeah.
Kind of mean.
The kind that's supposed to stay anonymous.
Oh, okay. Not like the sharing type.
Cameron glances at Dylan when you say that, Zach. But then he looks down.
And that's it.
He looks at Dylan. Maybe we did find something.
It's possible that there could be a reason for further investigation of the place where we did do that meeting based on our findings there.
And neither of you, and she's kind of looking between Kamren and Dylan, neither of you had any sort of gun-related incidents?
Oh, man. Y'all too?
Not a gun.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
Zach is like looking around wildly, checking for bystanders.
I think Savannah too will kind of be like, once they both start doing that, like, she's like also kind of, because like that was a question that she lowballed, thinking they'd both be like, no, of course not. So like, this is news.
Zach is like, dude, should I call Eric or something? Like,
Dylan, let's tell him about who we saw in the coach's office. He leans
Okay.
into Dylan.
Zach's really fast just gonna be like, look, I told my whole thing, okay? Like, tell the whole thing.
He sighs. Give me a persuasion check, Zach.
So 22.
All right. He's gonna sigh and he'll say, "All right," and then he like looks to you, Savannah, and he says, "This was my fault. So Dylan just went with me. So don't be mad at her if you're gonna get mad." He like looks to Dylan.
No.
Yes.
No. We both made this decision.
I convinced her.
No.
Savannah's looking between the two of you, getting more concerned by the second.
Listen, Dylan, you want to tell about the meeting and then I'll tell about the second part.
Well, I mean, some of the things I said at the meeting are a little personal, don't you think? I think I need to rehash that.
No, don't say those. Don't tell those.
Oh, do you mean what I saw?
What you saw.
Okay. So I'm sure everybody knows how a meeting goes, right? Like you get up and you talk about things. I don't want to talk about it. It's weird. But while I'm standing there talking to people about the things, stuff and things, I see a woman who we would all recognize. And she looks at everybody in the eyes. Who I don't know, but you guys do.
Who? Katy Perry.
You know Katy Perry?
Was Katy Perry there?
No.
Why would Dylan not recognize Katy Perry? Who is
I don't know
Katy
how
Perry?
she could recognize somebody she doesn't know at all.
Katy Perry, Savannah?
I recognize the person, but I don't know them.
Okay, so Renee Rapp. Charlize
Do you
Theron.
know? Do you know Charlize Theron?
No.
It's someone that you know.
Oh, okay.
All right, 21 questions, Zach, go.
All right. Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
No.
Animal.
Okay,
Animal.
it's All right. So, okay.
Person, actually. Are we allowed to say?
No.
No.
It's yes or no. And they ask questions.
Well, yeah, but
Is it someone's mother?
I got it. Is it a person?
Yes. Yes, Savannah.
how do you know that?
Oh, it's not a person.
How would I know that? How would I know? Because who is someone that we would all know and that Dylan would recognize by sight but not have met before?
Visser 2. Oh, shit. he gets low. I'm going to shut up.
I thought that was that Hork-Bajir.
She's just gonna, Zach, give me your phone. And she's gonna, like, if he hands over his phone.
Zach's gonna, like, hold it out to you and be like, you don't have your own phone?
I was just going to use your notes app and or our text message thread.
Oh, okay. Here.
And she's just gonna, like, open it and type out. She's gonna guess, but, like, Reese's mom, and then show it around.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So not, okay. She was at the meeting?
Sort of. Yes. Yeah? She was there physically talking to someone, and she turns her head to Kamren for half a second and then keeps going. And then they left for a second together talking about changing that person's life.
Who were they talking to? Do we know?
I don't feel comfortable right now.
My dad.
Okay. I'm sorry, dude.
But he basically told her to fuck off, which I was like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, good. Okay.
I think Savannah's gonna be like, since Kamren said that, focused on him, and then just be like, and now?
He's okay. We followed him to make sure that everything was going to be fine with him, and he went to a familiar spot that I know that he goes to sometimes, and he looks at Dylan at this part, like starts to like get the like that nervous look at it in his face again. There.
We should also investigate the. Yep, we should investigate there too.
Yeah, the graveyard, because there was a
rebel being.
Yeah, and measures.
A tax assessor.
Yeah.
A what?
A tax assessor.
A
tax assessor.
And a man walk into a bar. Went to a graveyard.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Like an IRS agent. I got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Dylan's just gonna turn straight and like look dead into Savannah's eyes, like, you're getting this, right?
Yes.
Zach's gonna lean over to Savannah and be like real in her ear, be like, "They mean a Texan, right?" Okay. I got it too. Okay.
Chad leans to Bart and he said, "Did they say tax fraud?"
Shh, dude, shut up.
Dylan turns to Bart and says, yes.
Then Kamren says, "Well, anyways, that got dealt with, and then this morning, Pops doesn't remember a thing. He was loaded. Bumped his head."
I may also have stashed something.
Not a gun.
Nope. Kind of looks like it, though.
Okay. And is that your full... That's the full kind of scope?
Yeah.
Have we learned enough from everybody here not to be blindsided by any information that could impact us at a later date?
Kamren looks to Dylan.
Dylan looks to Kamren.
Seems like everything.
I think that's everything.
Oh, other than the fact that Dylan, I got to give it up to her. You know, she was great the whole night. Like, had my back, made sure I was good. And when push came to shove, she shoved and pushed. She's cool.
Okay.
Pats her on the back.
She forward. Thanks, pal, bro.
Cheesing.
Okay. Well, I got a text message this morning from Max, who let me know that we may need to head back soon because our guest is waking up, and we wouldn't want to be rude.
No. No, that's a good idea. Are y'all trying to go now, or?
Well, in a second, he turns to Savannah, puts his like elbows on the table and his chin in his hands. What did you get up to, your almighty, gracious, your honorable Prince Savannah?
I think once he, the first part she's going to be annoyed by, but once he gets to Prince Savannah, she's going to do that like duck and look around, like see if anybody's there and just be like, Stop
He,
it.
he like leans back and gets out of the joke quick and is like got the panic look on his face. This is not my strong suit. I don't think.
I mostly was at work, although I did follow a trail the other night and found some strange places that I will tell you about when we are not here.
Right.
Okay. Kind of sounds like we should road trip.
Road trip.
I think everybody else is saying road trip. I think Savannah will turn to Dylan and be like, do you mind?
Oh, Dylan has already stood up and she grabs her keys out of her pocket and slings them around her finger and she's like, road trip.
I didn't really mean on a road.
Well,
No.
it seems as though we have potential things to transport.
And
Oh.
P?
Oh, yeah.
She says, looking at Bart and Chad.
Bart says, I don't think I'm going to be able to go on a road trip today. I have to get back home to dinner tonight with my brother.
Chad?
I mean, I can.
Would you rather work on your drone? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I can
Just
do it
say
at
that,
the cabin
dude.
if you guys need me.
Whoa, shut up.
I mean, on the road trip. Shit.
Okay.
I shouldn't go.
We'll leave you home.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can hang out.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, so Fantastic Four.
What?
No,
There's still 6
just
of
me.
us here, man. We haven't left yet. We thought
But-
we were
Oh.
going
No.
Okay.
Was that
Yeah, but
for when
if you-
they...
Yeah, that's it's fine. No, it's
what the
fine.
fuck are
a
we,
lot
Cloak and
funnier if you
Dagger?
explain it.
Cloak and Dagger, really? Okay.
Fucking.
Dylan's gonna be like, cool. I did drive here though, so do you guys need rides anywhere? And she points to Bart and Chad.
We'll take the bus. That way you guys can get to it.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Zach daps him up.
Yep. They both dap you up. And then
Chad
dab
doesn't
Kamren
do
up.
it well, I feel like.
They'll put their hands out to Dylan for daps.
Dylan like reaches out like a hand for a handshake. He's like, no, how? And she just like taps him right on the top of the fist.
Yep. And they do it to same thing to Savannah.
No, thank you.
Bart just like kind of shrugs, puts his hand in his pocket, and starts to walk off. Well, actually, he'll wave to everybody and then start to walk off.
She'll wave back to him. That is a fine interaction.
Chad will drop his jaw at you and just look disappointed, like, "Ah, okay,
What?
no daps. You left me hanging.
I didn't. I answered your question with a no, thank you. I did not leave you hanging.
Logistics.
I don't think that's the correct usage of that word. Were you looking for semantics?
Yes.
Semantics. I dap him up again. I go, that's from Savannah. All right, now go.
All right, see ya. Bye. He leaves.
Well, did anyone get food first? We are in a food court.
Oh, yeah. Zach will stop at the Euro stand on the way out.
Kamren says, I ate a big breakfast, but I'll take a Euro two. Or two.
Oh, for sure. Dylan?
Falafel.
Yeah. No, they got falafel. It's good.
Yeah.
Dan?
No, but you should probably get something for Aximili.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Oh, see if they got applesauce. Put that on mine.
They don't.
Come on, bro. Just ask.
They don't have it. They don't?
Can you just ask?
That actually
Yeah,
might work.
I got it. I'll ask. I got it. And then I just go and order 2 euros, a falafel sandwich, and a chicken shawarma, a lamb shawarma, a euro, and 3 baklavas.
Do you ask for any applesauce?
No.
All right.
They don't have applesauce. And I come here often. I don't want them to think I'm fucking insane.
That'll be $36.94.
Yeah, whatever. I pay them.
I feel like that's 1,000% Kamren trying to tell you, hey, this is like the Happy Meal with extra happy. Ask for applesauce at the fucking Euro stand, and it's just going to be like, yes, welcome to the Yeerk hideout.
As I'm paying, I'm going to be like, oh, this is not a stupid question. Do you have applesauce?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we have these little packs with the screw on top for kids. As part of the kids menu if they don't want them. We got a couple of those.
Zach is fucking floored. Yeah, let me get one. Give me two, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, here, 2 of them. That'll be $5.
Jesus fucking Christ. What's in them? Gold?
They're
Golden Delicious?
Golden
because they're
Delicious.
apples?
Yeah.
All right. Fucking all
And
right, he'll pay him. Whatever.
Fiji. There's 2 different flavors. Did you want the same flavor? Okay, here you go.
Cool. Zach takes the giant grocery bag full of meat and falafel. Leaves. He starts, like, as they're walking, he'll start doling shit out. Most of that's for Max. He wants Max to get a wide range of tastes and flavors.
Kamren definitely takes the applesauce, squirts it on one of his gyros, and eats it. And he's like,
You're fucking
so
foul,
good.
dude.
Just
You're
try
nasty.
it, dude. Here. Try it.
Zach
Try
will
it.
absolutely try it. Like, but it's just like put a little bit on the end and bite it. It's nasty. No, it's gross, dude.
Okay,
This is
you
nasty.
hate it.
Yeah. Falafel for
All
no
right,
one.
I got one more thing for us all to try whenever we finish eating. And he like pulls a little baggie out of his swim pockets, his swimsuit pockets,
No.
and it has what looks like these chocolate globules.
Brown globules, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
What's in there, dude?
Dude, this is chocolate covered nacho cheese.
No.
Trust
No.
me. Trust me, Dylan.
No.
Trust me.
The consistency of the internal cheese.
It's all pretty solid now.
It's got to be
Now?
like a gusher, right?
Yeah, well, no, it's like a gusher. Yeah, the outside is solid. The inside is gushery.
Chusher.
Trust me. Explosion of flavor. Max will like it.
Yeah, probably. That
Okay.
should tell you something.
Yeah, you and Max can eat that.
Yeah, that's all you, man.
Look, it'll be like a flavor experience that you've never experienced.
No, okay, listen, I've had enough of your shit, man. Listen, there are times where chocolate and cheese absolutely go together. This ain't it, my dude. This ain't it. No,
Hey.
I'm done. And she walks off. I'm done. I said I'm done.
Shit. She's really
Savannah's with
fucking-
Dylan. She's fucking out.
She stands with Dylan.
Yeah, you're on your own on that one, dude. I can't come with you there. Chocolate Cheese Land?
Trust me, bro.
That's a Kamren only sort of zone, dog. I can't do it. Nah. And he just gets on his board. Fucking scoots away.
Like Kamren looks dejected. He like looks down for a second and then he like looks back up and he says, nope, not giving up. And he like runs towards you all with like the cheese bag up. All right, you guys get in the car. Kamren will every now and then try to convince you to try one of these brown globules that he's brought.
So on the ride, I'm going to just put out the idea that maybe Bart and Chad would be more helpful with morphing capabilities. You know, because we've got a cube now.
Kamren chokes on his gyro when you say that.
I don't know. They were there. Bart might have got seen. You know, there might have been a different outcome in this. This was just some jackasses, so it's fine. But it's just a thought. I'm not trying to like push for it. I just want us to think about it.
We definitely need to think about it.
Yeah, I know. Again, I haven't even said anything to them about it. I'm just kind of thinking out loud. I've been thinking about it a little bit this weekend. Like maybe maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I know it's not always worked out great having more people, but this time it did. And he like points at Dylan. And they've been pretty chill, like without. I'm worried that they're gonna get like cornered somehow in like some way they can't get away, fight back.
They do have tools in case of that situation.
Yes, for sure.
I don't know Chad that well, and Bart is pushy.
I don't know Bart that well. Chad seems chill though. He's just a nerd. He mostly likes his drone. I don't even know that he'd want to use it that often. You know what I'm saying? Because he's into his drone so much. But maybe Bart could be some firepower. You know, some extra help.
Potentially.
It's just a thing to roll around. We don't have to try to decide anything right now or nothing.
We do need to decide what to do with that Hork-Bashir.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any ideas.
Kamren will say with a full mouth, I thought you were going to tell us about special places and your weekend.
I don't know that special is the correct word, but there seems to be some sort of massive... Do you all know? And she's going to kind of... It's directed towards the group, but sort of looking more at Dylan than the other ones just because of locality, but she's going to be like, do you know that little island that's out in the ocean a little ways off the coast? With all the rocks.
There's a few of them, aren't there?
There is, but there's kind of one sort of larger one that's out there that's not like... There's some sort of massive archaic castle out there. Well, not archaic. It's made of metal, but it looks like a castle.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a government thing, like an old military base or some shit.
Well, perhaps, but it does have force fields similar to the ones that are used to contain people in the Yeerk pools on each side of it.
What?
Oh.
It seems to be some sort of testing facility.
Like not underground, like it's just out hanging out there?
They're kind of... I mean, the building is in the open, as you know. The walls are... It's like... if you tried to, like, touch a cement wall, but then there was just, like, a layer over it, like, you can't see it really well until you touch it.
Okay, I got you. Alright, well, that's wild. We should definitely check that out.
It's hard to infiltrate, but I have some ideas.
That's it? That's the special place?
Well, I don't know that I use the word special. If I did, I meant strange. But yes, that's it. I couldn't get in. I tried.
You tried.
Okay.
What were you doing out there?
Following trail.
What kind of trail?
Thank you.
You guys, Zach, Kamren, you guys remember that wolf from a while back?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that...
like holds up his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
You pinned it down.
Not that one.
Oh.
I thought I had traced where it went, and I attempted to go find it, and then instead I found some really weird facility where they seem to be taking animals to test them. Anyways, I followed them, and where it led to was that island, and it just seems to be some sort of animal testing facility, but with alien technology.
So they're testing animals. Alien tech testing animals? Is that... Where is this facility? Is it out in the woods, or is that the island thingy?
The island is the facility where they test them.
Zach, I'll say you would probably know. Dylan, roll me a history check.
Okay.
16, yeah, you know too. You guys have heard of this island, nothing in particular, just in passing, just so you know which one it is. It's called Dagger Mouth Island, and it sits in the bay in between East and West Ocean Grove.
Okay, wait, but I'm confused. All right, so you were following a trail of a wolf that led you into the ocean onto an island.
Yeah,
Well, I was
that's where I'm
following the
getting
trail
lost.
of where the wolf was. So the wolf was taken in for rehabilitation. And I found the facility that I thought I would find the wolf in. But instead, it was just a very strange... They ended up taking in a cougar, and it was in a really weird truck with some really weird technology in there that also seemed alien, so I followed them to see what they were doing and followed them all the way out to that island. And then attempted to get into that facility and could not.
Okay, but the truck went into the facility.
It did. There's a dock, Dock 556. It's kind of it's close actually to where the Chi have their warehouse. And they launch off of there in these weird boats that look like out of a movie or something. And they take the animals to that facility.
Easy. We just be an injured animal and they'll just take us right there.
Exactly what I was thinking, with perhaps some smaller insects.
Van, I was kidding. That's a terrible idea.
Is it?
Yeah, that's... Are you serious?
I think it's the only way in.
Could hide on the truck, like...
I mean, we can hide on the truck, but then when they transfer to the boat, we're still going to have to be some sort of smaller animal to hide to get out there. We can directly hide on the boat, but no matter what, we're going to have to be hiding.
Yeah. Okay, but not morph a cougar and break our leg and then get on the thing.
Well, no, you wouldn't have to break the
Okay.
leg or anything, just being an animal on the truck and hiding in plain sight.
No, I mean like be a cockroach or something. A fly.
Sure.
Ew.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Dude, it sucks. I can't stress how much
fly?
it sucks. Yeah.
No, I'm fine with fly, but bleh, cockroach?
It
no.
sucks. It's a bummer. Spiders aren't so bad. I did a spider once. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
got a
chill.
spider.
Yeah, okay.
I did
You
a
know what's up.
lizard.
Lizards are chill.
Cockroach isn't that bad.
It's doable, but it sucks.
It's like, are there everything, like, there's morphs that you don't want to enjoy, right?
Yeah. No, like I want to enjoy all of them. What are you saying?
I don't want to enjoy that. I don't want to enjoy being a cockroach.
I'd rather enjoy it than not enjoy it.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you enjoy it, you'll want to be the cockroach more. So you'll have to be the cockroach more. Because it's fun.
I see what you're saying. No, okay. I'd like to not hate it. I'd like to be neutral about it. But I hate it. Like raccoons. Raccoons are fun. That one was chill. So's the orangutan, man. Kombucha's the shit.
I like owl.
Yeah, I like all my birds.
Speaking of, why aren't we flying to the cabin?
Well, initially it's because we're bringing stuff with us, but also I think tonight we probably wanted more street clothes. It's Aximili's set up Aloran's the death ritual.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Seemed like a driving thing.
Okay.
If things get quiet, Dylan's gonna grab her aux cable and pass it to Savannah.
Zach's gonna grab it.
She's gonna grab it back and hand it to Savannah.
Okay. I haven't heard enough Olivia Rodrigo, I guess. It's fine.
There is no Olivia Rodrigo in this car ride.
Have you moved on to Melanie Martinez now? Is that what it is?
Nope.
There is nothing wrong with Melanie Martinez. Thank you very much.
And not if you're in 8th grade.
Get fucked.
Zach puts his AirPods in.
Well, Savannah will take the aux cable and put on a playlist on her phone. And it's a mixture of songs, but there's no Olivia Rodrigo on it at this point. She's moved to the latter half of the playlist.
Oh, you skipped all the Olivia Rodrigo?
Yeah, she was just picking a later point further down that playlist.
Great.
It's got a few hours.
A few?
What?
How far we have this has space and time. How has the continuum broken? Why are we so far away?
So
Yeah.
originally, OG, back in the day, it took 4 hours to get out to the cabin driving. I say a few because I figure it's somewhere like in between 2 and 3, give or take, traffic. The travel from the mall, like usually when you guys travel, it's like around the gardens or something. So like from the mall to there.
All right.
What's Kamren bring up in this car trip?
Please, you all trust me. Just try these things.
You knew it was going to be that.
I'll stop the car.
What? Hey,
I'll put you out.
Bro, just put him up. Just put him up, dude. Just put him up.
Zach, not even you,
I'm
man.
not.
You're
No.
a TikTok guy. You could make a TikTok with it, right?
That's not the kind of brand, dude. That's not the brand. I can't do it.
Do one. You have a few with Savannah on there. Do Savannah taking eating it and put it on there.
People will think it's drugs or something, bro. I'm not going to do it.
What will you give me if I try it?
What do you want? And he like gets excited and like leans up in between the.
Immediately.
What do you have to offer?
Time. Not a lot. What do you want? Anything. I'll take Possum out. For the whole month I'm there, I can take him out and walk him and do all the chores for him. Clean up after him.
I mean, that just sounds like a normal thing to do.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'll do it all. You don't have to do it. Like, so if you know the rule, if you see it, clean it up. But if you see it, you can be like, hey, Kamren, come clean it up, and I'll come clean it up. I said a month, but that seems a little steep.
Possum.
No, you can still take him if you want, but like, say he sneaks into the fridge at night and neither one of us see it, and he gets into the whipped cream and spreads it all over the kitchen, and you want
that you are doing that. I know that that's not Possum. I know you say it's Possum, but I know that that's you.
Savannah, that's so silly. A human would do that. But anyways, just say that happens, and then I would clean it up. You wouldn't have to. Right? Deal? Right, Zach? He elbows Zach.
No, I'm not in this.
You don't want to see it,
No.
do you?
Look, I mean, kind of, but like, I'm not going to wager on it or whatever.
Come on.
I just want to see her eat it, so I'll know if it's actually good, because I feel like she won't bullshit me.
See? So you're saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Dylan, if Savannah tries it, you got to try it.
I will not. Thank you. No.
This is what you can offer, Kamren, not a threat towards third parties.
Right.
Okay. Is this deal sufficient, Savannah? Come on.
What if you just start using the toothpaste tube properly?
How do you use the toothpaste tube, dude?
No. Squeeze it from the
Squeeze it,
middle
yeah.
every time.
That way you get all of it. Like you get enough.
You're a monster.
No, you gotta squeeze it
You're
from
a monster.
the bottom, bro.
From the bottom. That's
Yeah,
only when
so
it's
it's-
at the end.
No.
Then you can get all the rest of the toothpaste. That's how you know it's done. Okay, deal.
All right, she'll try it.
Alex, you tell me whether Savannah likes this or not.
I have like 3 more questions before I
Okay.
can answer that question. Okay, you said a couple concerning things when we were initially talking about this. And the first one was, well, yes, more than a couple. Listen, Alex is not inherently against chocolate and cheese together, but what you said was it's nacho cheese. So like, we're talking like the queso dip, like from the jar.
Yes.
That you have
Yellow.
somehow encased in chocolate.
Yes.
Like Tostitos cheese
Like
dip?
Tostitos
Like that?
cheese dip.
Yes. Probably like more like the canned version that are like 69 cents or whatever because they're cheaper.
Fritos.
Okay.
Fritos.
Yeah.
And
Frito-Lay.
what kind of chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Like from chocolate chips that you've melted, or like what's the situation that's happening?
That kind, but you can't like actually tell what they came from. But yeah, it would look like he got some chocolate and melted it down and somehow encased this liquid cheese in it.
All right. Yeah, she'll try it really kind of hesitantly and just total poker face while she's eating this small bite of it. And I think she will, like, whatever hasn't spilled out the sides, she'll hand back to Kamren.
Yeah, it's like there's these like little globules in a baggie, and yeah, you hand them that back. But it's definitely Gusher-esque, and your head turns into like a cheese slice.
Of course.
So
as the commercials foretold.
Yeah. But no, you like as you eat this and start to digest it, you can tell me if you like it or not. It's up to you.
I don't think she's gonna give that away if she doesn't have to. If you're not gonna make me roll a gross check, she's not gonna give that away.
Oh, this is up to you. However, after time goes past, like it settles in your body right, and you gain 5 hit points if you were down any.
I hope not.
You can't canonically make nacho cheese with dark chocolate and a healing potion.
I took the feat chef with Kamren. I can do this.
I hate this.
It doesn't work the same as a healing potion though, but you guys are kind of in a short rest right now, so that's how it works. But yeah.
Gross.
I mean, it's kind of like a creme-filled truffle, right? This is not Dylan talking.
Yeah.
Dylan is not going to do this.
Oh God, here's the problem though. Like the cheese that he used was such poor quality that like it's really gonna just destroy.
Let's not knock that cheese though.
Not for this purpose. Listen, on nachos, I'm not saying it's not good, but for encasing it in dark chocolate chips, I don't think this was the right move. Also, like, how did he get that to, like, he would have had to like temper the chocolate on a rounded surface and like
Chef's secret.
No. So, okay, here's what you could do, right? You could take drops of that cheese and then freeze them.
oh yeah,
And then
So
dip
you're
that
going the
frozen
other way with it.
cheese
Okay.
into the melted chocolate and then let it harden
Smart.
around that.
I'm picturing one of those semi-spherical silicone like ice trays, and you put the chocolate on that and let it dry, and then you've got a shell. You do that twice, and you can make a ball.
Yeah.
And
You could
just
also
fill
do
those
that.
with the cheese and then put them together.
so that's what I was picturing too. But the chocolate to cheese ratio, I feel like I prefer with the frozen drops dipped in because you're gonna get a thicker, like much thicker chocolate shell.
I mean, you could pour it in that thing a couple times.
Oh, thicken
This
it
is
up
all in
through
character,
the-
right? We're doing this in character.
No.
This is the conversation.
No,
We are
no,
straight up
because
not.
Dylan will
I'm doing
not
this as
entertain
Zach.
this.
Kamren says to Zach then, I'll never tell. And he smiles as he looks out the window. Unless you want to try one, then maybe.
Maybe we'll start you a different TikTok channel with your Like, have you seen that one French dude that like makes, you know, chairs and dolphins and shit out of chocolate? We could have, you know, that level of production, but for your horrible shit. We'll call it Kamren's horrible chocolate shit.
Savannah, it's not horrible, is it?
Kamren's
I don't think she's gonna
chocolate
answer
crimes. Chocolate crimes. I'm gonna workshop it, but it's criminally chocolate. Maybe.
Sounds tasty.
Chocolate crime is not bad. Anyway.
I think it's just food crimes with Kamren.
Food crimes with Kamren. It's not bad. We can get you, yeah, we'll do like a cooking thing. It'll be all right.
I'll get as famous as you, Zach.
I mean, good luck.
Anyways, Savannah, you said something about the Hork-Bajir. At some point.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Are we, like, I know that we've heard them say words before. Can we talk to it?
We could. I'm not sure we should talk to it as ourselves.
Oh, no.
I mean, I could morph it.
Yeah, we all have its DNA.
That could be unsettling.
Yeah.
At least one of us has an Andalite morph. I've got a Yeerk. I don't think that would be good.
Probably more unsettling.
Yeah. Or I could just go in as, like, you know, a monkey or something. But I think maybe another... I shouldn't say another Hork-Bajir, but maybe all Hork-Bajir wouldn't be quite as bad as any of the other options. Because you gotta imagine, if all of the stuff that we got from that weird memory dream was true, maybe Andalites aren't gonna be a great thing either.
Well, if all of that's true, I'm not sure Maitea is a bad option to go in there. Dylan.
Yeah, that's true.
If this guy knew Maitea.
And if he didn't know her personally.
Valid.
Might be a good place to start, rather than being an exact copy, which would still, I think, mean Andalite, hopefully, to them.
But then, like, okay, so let's say we talk to him. Where's he gonna go? Can he live at the cabin? Or in the woods around the cabin? If he wants, you know?
I wonder if we could move them further away, find a place where they can be in the middle of the woods and not near anyone.
I mean, the cabin is pretty much the middle of the woods. I'm just saying. But it wouldn't be bad to have, like, a perimeter guard. I mean, I know Max is there, but...
But if they're in close proximity to the cabin, I think eventually they'll figure out that it's not just Andalites there.
Yeah, we'll probably have to come clean with them eventually.
Unless we move them further away.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we should probably find out from Maitea what our limitations are as far as temperature and altitude and bark and all of that sort of detail that we don't know.
I mean, they've probably been eating earth bark, right? Because they've been on Earth for a while.
I mean, probably, but...
I guess they could have been shipping in Hork-Bajir bark. I don't know.
We gave it earth bark. Was that bad?
Now that we mention it, I don't know. I thought maybe that was a great idea. The barcuterie board, right? But I don't know if it was...
I gave Katie sandwiches with meat on them, and she might be a vegetarian, so Dylan, it's okay if you didn't know.
Okay. No, but okay. I can see where your heart is at.
Yeah.
Do we think that being open and just saying, hey, we're humans is an okay thought, or is not even worth entertaining?
Ooh.
What if they get
No.
recaptured?
Yeah.
I think we go and pretend to be Andalite, keep up that ruse, and get them moved away from us somewhere in the woods where they can live.
Kind of blindfold them and everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'll morph HB and just hang out in the hall. And that way I can thought speak. You know, Dylan, if you want like some backup or anything, I can help with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, okay. Right, you were sending me in as my Taya. Got it.
Right?
Not
That was the
my
plan,
Taya
right?
in as my Taya. I got it. Yeah, I got there eventually.
If that's okay.
It wasn't just me, right? Were you thinking about sending my Taya in?
No, I thought Dylan would probably be a better representative of what we're attempting to do.
Cool.
I'll just hang out. Just watch, monitor, listen.
You might want to be in some kind of a fighting stance, dude, because I don't know if he'll berserk or anything, and like when he's trying to get out.
I mean, yeah, I can go polar bear and be ready.
Just in case, right, Van? Or maybe a bird, go surveillance mode. We can track him as he leaves.
I could do that. Whichever you guys want. He looks to Savannah.
Maybe go Hork-Bajir. You can do both. You can follow them as Hork-Bajir, and you can also have a little firepower if you need.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. But won't he freak out a little bit if he sees
Stay
us?
out of sight. But we'll see what they're like first. Maybe it won't be a problem at all.
Cool. You guys keep moving and listen to your playlist, and you guys get to the cabin.